We're entering a phase where two live-action Batmen will exist in separate worlds. On one hand, there's Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne from 2022's The Batman, part of the Batman epic crime saga. On the other hand, Gotham's protector is set to join the new DC universe in The Brave and the Bold. But don't get too excited just yet. This DC project might take a while. James Gunn has explained why, and honestly, his reasons make sense, which we will also discuss, but as a Batman fan, I can't help feeling a bit torn about the delay. And then DC doubled down on that with delaying another Batman movie, the DCU's Elseworlds, The Batman Part 2, which has also been pushed back. It's now scheduled for 2027, 2 years later than planned. There's no official link between these delays, but the timing feels oddly connected. As for The Brave and the Bold, James Gunn, co-chairman and co-CEO of DC Studios alongside Peter Safran, explained to Collider why there's no rush to introduce the DCU's Batman. The priority is making sure the story is worth telling. He put it this way: "There's no set timeline for anything. What I've tried to make clear from the start, and something I hope sets us apart, is that everything in DC will be driven by the writers. If we don't have a screenplay I'm completely satisfied with, the movie won't happen no matter what it is. We've been really fortunate so far. Ana Nogueira nailed it with Supergirl, the Lanterns pilot and series scripts have been incredible, and there are a few other projects, movies and shows that are either greenlit or close to it. But it all comes down to the story. If we're proud of the story we're telling, that's what counts. Once The Brave and the Bold reaches that level, we'll move forward with it." I totally agree that storytelling should come first. Too often, superhero movies get release dates locked in before the script is even written or the story figured out. That puts pressure on filmmakers to rush the process just to meet the studio's deadline, and it usually leads to a less than stellar result. James Gunn clearly wants to avoid that with The Brave and the Bold or any other DC Universe project. He's making sure nothing moves forward until there's a finalized script everyone is happy with, and I really respect that approach. That said, I'm a little bummed that it might take years for The Brave and the Bold to come out, because the premise sounds so interesting. Now don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed everything from the Batman epic crime saga so far with the Batman and the Penguin, but The Brave and the Bold offers something fresh by focusing on the father-son dynamic, and I'm really curious to see how that plays out. Plus, since The Brave and the Bold is set in a world already packed with superheroes and meta-humans, it can embrace the fantastical elements that Pattinson's Batman movies avoid. Back when the new DC Universe was announced in early 2023, James Gunn and Peter Safran revealed that this movie will explore Bruce Wayne teaming up with his son Damian, who's Robin. That setup has so much potential. The Bat Family is the name given to Batman's ever-growing group of allies who help him protect Gotham. Starting with Alfred, his father figure, and his first adoptive son, Dick Grayson, this family has expanded over the years to include characters like Harley Quinn, Clayface, Ghostmaker, and the Batgirls. While Batman has always carried the weight of the world on his shoulders, his son shares a similar burden. But both have been supported by their allies and growing family over the years. That's why The Brave and the Bold in the DCU really needs to feature the entire Bat family. From the moment Bruce Wayne, the heir to the Wayne fortune and sole survivor of his family after his parents' tragic murder in Crime Alley, decided to become Gotham's Caped Crusader, his actions inspired a wave of heroes and anti-heroes to join his mission. Dick Grayson, the original Robin who later became Nightwing, joined Bruce after his own parents, the Flying Graysons, were killed in a sabotage trapeze act. Jason Todd, a street kid caught trying to steal the Batmobile's tires, became the second Robin before meeting a tragic end at the Joker's hands, only to later return as the vigilante Red Hood. Tim Drake, on the other hand, took a different route. He used his detective skills to figure out Bruce's identity and offered to become the third Robin, helping inspire Batman to return to action. Damian Wayne is the fourth Robin, stepping into the role after being raised by his mother, Talia al Ghul, and meeting his father later in life. His assassin training often puts him at odds with Bruce's strict no-kill rule. Then we have the Batgirls, a group of heroic women who've carried the mantle to support Batman's mission. Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Commissioner Jim Gordon, fought crime for years as Batgirl and later served as the team's tech-savvy oracle. Stephanie Brown, daughter of the villain Cluemaster, defied her father's dark legacy to become Batgirl and Spoiler. Her close friend Cassandra Cain, daughter of the villain Shiva, became the third Batgirl and now fights as the hero Orphan. Over the years, even more allies have joined Batman's cause. Duke Thomas, whose parents were victims of the Joker's madness, uses his meta-human ability to control light and shadow as the Signal. Kate Kane, Bruce's cousin, became Batwoman, using her military background and her father's support to carry on the fight. Longtime love interest Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman, often aids Batman, walking the line between villain and hero. More recently, Harley Quinn found a place, albeit on the fringes, within Batman's family after the Joker War. Beyond the core Bat family, Batman has also teamed up with larger heroes like Superman and Black Lightning, as well as newer faces like Ghostmaker and the faith-driven vigilante Azrael. All of them, at one point or another, have rallied under Batman's banner, showing the far-reaching impact of his mission to protect Gotham. The DCU's take on Batman and Robin is a chance to explore new possibilities for these iconic characters. While fans have seen Batman face grounded, realistic threats and even some over-the-top campy adventures, a truly comic book accurate story that blends detective work, action, magic, mystery, and hints of horror still feel untapped. Imagine a world where Batman and Robin confront mad clowns or villains who can manipulate plant life. This kind of rich, imaginative storytelling isn't far-fetched. However, to bring this world to life, the Bat family needs to play a major role. Some of Batman's best stories involve the extended Bat family. Whether it's taking on citywide chaos or global threats, the dynamic duo thrives when surrounded by allies who can back them up or even carry on the mission if Bruce isn't there. The emotional layers of Bruce and Damian's relationship also deepen when viewed through the lens of how Damian fits into the family. Raised by assassins and desperate to earn his father's approval, Damian's journey often leads to clashes with other Bat family members. But as he begins to figure out who he is outside of Bruce's shadow, these relationships help him grow. All of this and more could be something that can give them the first Batman billion-dollar movie. Hopefully we'll get this sooner than later. Before that, we'll see the Clayface on the big screen. James Gunn has opened up about the development of the DCU's Clayface movie, set to release in theaters on September 11, 2026. Written by Mike Flanagan, the film is centered on the iconic Batman villain, though details about the story remain under wraps. Gunn acknowledged that Clayface might seem like an unusual choice for a standalone film, but he emphasized the strength of its premise as a key factor in moving forward with the project. In an interview, Gunn revealed that a Clayface movie wasn't initially on his radar. However, when Mike Flanagan pitched the concept, Gunn was thoroughly impressed. He shared, "I didn't plan on making a Clayface movie, but Mike came in and pitched this wonderful idea. I was like, damn, I can't believe you got me to want to make a Clayface movie." The process unfolded with Flanagan writing the script, which Gunn described as improving with each draft. Eventually, the project earned the green light. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed our video today, please click the thumbs up to like our video, share the video with family and friends, and subscribe to our channel for more news on exciting upcoming movies like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.